What's up, everybody? All right, I got a good one for you. I will tell you, I've been trying to shoot this video like most of the day, and then as I would start to do it, something would happen. I'd either get a phone call, text message, someone walked in, something happened. So basically, the universe or otherwise is trying to prevent this message from getting out. So I've been very persistent to try to make sure that it gets out there because I believe that somebody needs to hear this, maybe multiple people, when there was that much against me trying to get this thing out there. So again, hopefully that someone will benefit from this video. And the message that is going to come to us today is going to be by the means of the eagle and the chicken. Okay, now the story starts off with a farmer walking through the land, and he found an eagle egg. So he gently picked it up and he brought it over to the hens, and they do what they do. They sat on it, took care of it. Shortly after that, it hatched, and then the mama hen did what she normally does. She started, taking care of them and showing them how to, peck at the ground looking for worms. And then when they got that down, they started to try to fly from one place to the other, staying nice and low to the ground. And then at first, that eagle was struggling a little bit, and he was, doing the same struggles as everyone else. But then after a little while, they all started to get the hang of it, and then they will always be pecking at the ground looking for worms, and then flying from one spot to the next, but staying low to the ground, doing what chickens do. And then several years later, they're out in the farm, and then all of a sudden, across over them, it was a nice sunny day, there was like this huge shadow, and they all looked up at the sky, and the eagle couldn't believe what he was seeing. He looked up, and as he looked up, he's seen this huge bird just flying around so gracefully, and he couldn't believe, how awesome that looked. So he looked over at his friend and he said, what is that? So the chicken said to him, he goes, wow, that is an eagle. Those are the majestic birds of the sky. And say, we're chickens. We are birds of the ground. So after that, the eagle flew away, and the eagle that was born amongst all the chickens started to really think like, wow, that was so magnificent. I couldn't believe that. I seen that, and it flew so gracefully, and he was so high up and everything. And then, he started to think more and more about, the desires that he had inside him, and as he's pecking down at the ground looking for worms, they never really fulfilled him. They never really, got him to the point of, full nourishment. And, it wasn't really something that he enjoyed, that he found very fulfilling. Same with flying. He'd fly from, one spot to the next, like all the other chickens, staying low to the ground. And it just wasn't enjoyable for him. He was feeling like he was missing out on something, that there was more inside of him that he wanted to accomplish. And what he was doing now wasn't working. And I tell you this story because I feel that so many of us, right, myself included, that how many times do we feel that when we've seen something bigger, right, that we wanted, just like that eagle seeing the other eagle in the sky, how often have we seen, someone with a nice car or house or the body that we want, or the man or the girl of like our dreams that we would love to have? How many times have we seen something like that, some desire that we wanted more, and that the life that we were living wasn't the fulfilling life that we want or that we plan to have? But we grew up amongst chickens, so to speak, and we've been limited in our beliefs based on some of our training and what others might have told us in the past, and totally belittled our confidence and whatever. But there's still that burning desire that's inside of you. Okay, so what I'm asking you today is, are you going to be like that eagle that's stuck with all the chickens, just doing what chickens do, when inside of you and what you were really meant for, what you were born for, is much greater than what you are right now. So what is going to stop you from living the life that you are now? And then what's going to propel you to live that life that you want to, the life that you were designed for, to fulfill those passions that you have? Is it, fear, uncertainty, doubt, those success killers that we all have in our life? What I can tell you is this, though: if you go by those things and you only do the things that make you comfortable, you're never going to reach to the greatest success that you can. Okay? And fear, uncertainty, doubt, may seem like a big picture, but they weigh ounces compared to what regret will weigh. Okay? If you've ever had the opportunity to go to a nursing home or talk to people of an elderly age and you ask them, what is the biggest takeaway that they've had since their time on earth? And you know what the biggest thing most of them will tell you that they missed out on is not fulfilling the passions and dreams that they had because of one fear or another. So I ask you, team, today, what is going to prevent you from living the best life that you can, trying to fulfill those passions, those desires that you have, so that you can move forward to the best version of yourself, so that you can live a nice, healthy, and happy life? Okay? And then get out there and do it. Fail, but fail fast and fail forward. Keep moving. Okay? And go and get those things that you truly want and that you truly desire. Stop living amongst chickens. Go out there and do the things that you were set for, right? You were set for greatness. Now get out there and get them, and don't let anyone stop you. And there are plenty of people that are on your side. The people that will pick you up, lift you up, and encourage you, those are the ones that you want to start to surround yourself with. Not the ones that are pulling you down and let you know, negativity and that it's not possible, you're too old, you're whatever the case is. Okay, so keep that in mind. I hope this message hits home for some of you, and I know that it's big on me. I have to keep remembering this story from time to time because I also suffer from those fears, uncertainties, and doubts too. But you got to keep moving forward, okay? Because the ultimate desire, okay, of what you want should not be limited by your past, what other people have told you. If that desire is still in you, then you can absolutely still go out and get it. So if you like this video, team, and you found that it was a good takeaway, please leave a comment on there. Let me know what your takeaway was. Share it, and I hope that it helped you, and I hope you have a happy, successful day. Talk to you guys soon. Later.